Hello students, welcome back to our last online session of Science Chapter 3, that is Fiber to Fabric. I hope you all must have watched session 1 and session 2 of this chapter. This chapter is all about that how fibers are converted to fabrics. Till now we have seen that how fibers are first converted to yarn. And in this video we will see that how yarns are converted to fabrics. So let's start the video.
Class 6 Science Chapter 3 Fiber to Fabric Session 3. After making yarns from fibers, it is then processed to make fabrics. There are variety of methods for making fabrics from yarn. The two main processes are weaving and knitting. First we will learn about weaving. Weaving. Let's understand it with an activity. Weaving with paper strips. Take sufficiently big square pieces of papers, one red and other blue. Make equal strips of red paper as shown in the picture. Take blue paper and fold it in the middle. From the folded side, cut the paper at equal distances but not all the way through. Now unfold the paper and you will see the paper with cut in it. Now take a strip of red paper and put it inside the blue paper such that it is under the first blue strip and over the next. Now take the second red strip and weave it such that it is under the first blue strip and over the next. Repeat this process few times and you should see this pattern. You can weave yarn into fabric in the same way, but for that we need two sets of yarn. The process of arranging two sets of yarns together to make a fabric is called weaving. But it is very difficult to weave yarn with hands because the yarns are much thinner than our paper strips. To make it simple, we use a loom. Weaving of fabrics is done on loom. A loom is a structure for making fabrics by weaving yarn or thread. It is used to give support to your yarn or thread. A tightly held thread or yarn strung over the loom vertically is the warp thread or warp yarn. Another thread which is drawn through or inserted over and under the warp thread is the weft thread or weft yarn. With weft thread, it is possible to create different patterns and designs in the weave and therefore different designs in the fabrics. In handloom, weft thread is inserted by hands. The looms are either hand operated or power operated. Use of machine helps us to make the process faster. Another way of making fabric from fiber is by knitting. In knitting, we use a single yarn and keep twisting it around. It means a single yarn is used to make a piece of fabric. Look at the knit fabric closely. You can see that it looks quite different from woven fabrics. That is because in knitting we have loops. Have you ever pulled the yarn from a torn pair of socks? What happens? If you pull the yarn from a torn pair of socks, then a single yarn gets pulled out continuously. That is the difference in woven fabrics and knit fabrics. In woven fabrics, we need two different yarns, and in knit fabric, we need single yarn. A lot of our clothing is made from knit fabric. Socks, sweaters, and many other clothing items are made of knitted fabrics. Weaving and knitting are used for making different kinds of fabrics. Knitting can be done by hands. Knitting can also be done by machines. Then these fabrics are used for a variety of clothing items. Have you ever wondered what materials people used in ancient times for clothes? So now we will see history of clothing material. It appears that in those times people used the bark and big leaves of trees or animal skins and furs to cover themselves. After settling in agricultural communities, men learned to weave. They learned to weave twigs and grass into mats and baskets. They started weaving grass, twigs, animal hair, vines into long strands, which were then woven into fabrics. Then men became aware about plant fibers. The early Indians wore fabrics made out of cotton that grew in the regions near the river Ganga. In ancient Egypt, cotton as well as flax were cultivated near the river Nile and were used for making fabrics. As we get cotton from cotton plant, flax is also a plant that gives us natural fibers. But in those days, stitching was unknown. People simply draped the fabrics around their bodies. Many different ways of draping fabrics were used. But when sewing needle was invented, people started stitching fabrics to make clothes. Stitched clothes have gone through many variations since this invention. But is it not amazing that even today sari, dhoti, lungi or turban is used as an unstitched piece of fabric? So we can say that we have large variety in fabrics and clothing items. So this chart summarizes the entire chapter. The fibers which are obtained from plant, animal or chemical after spinning are converted into yarns. Yarns are converted into fabric by weaving and knitting, and ultimately fabrics are converted into clothes by stitching. So I really hope that now you have learned all the steps from fiber to fabric. With this, we completed our third chapter of science. Thank you for watching the video.